As much as seeing a dilapidated and worn-out deck can be discouraging and decrease the value of your home, having a beautiful and brand new deck can bring added value to your home in addition to its aesthetic appeal. The story began when I was faced with such a scene and realized that no one wanted to throw a barbecue party in such a worn-out deck. As you can see in the image, the paint coating has completely peeled off, and if I don't attend to it now, it is possible that even the deck timbers will be destroyed. The situation became even more disheartening when I obtained estimates from several contractors and realized that it seemed cost-effective for me to roll up my own sleeves. That's when I started my research on the internet and examined dozens of different methods suggested by professionals and amateurs. My goal in conducting this research was to achieve a lasting result without employing expensive and complex tools, and with minimal cost. In this video, I will share with you the outcome of my findings in practical work in less than 10 minutes, and I hope it proves useful to you. In this method, I don't believe the total cost of tools and consumables for refinishing a deck of approximately 250 square feet would reach $400. I can explain the necessary materials and steps to you one by one, excluding explanations for common items such as masking tape or a paintbrush. The first tool we will use is a 4-sided deck brush that you can easily find in stores like Home Depot. This type of brush has stiff and thick bristles that can easily remove the peeling paint. Additionally, the angled shape of this brush allows you to clean corners and steps effectively. Start by thoroughly cleaning all surfaces of the deck with this brush. The next step, and perhaps the most challenging one for many homeowners who have undertaken such refinishing projects, is getting rid of the old paint coating that hasn't peeled off easily. Many tools and methods have been suggested, but my recommendation is a small, effective, and relatively inexpensive tool that truly devours the paint: Wagner Paint Eater. As you can see, the paint-eating disc in this tool is designed in a way that easily removes the paint without damaging the wood surface. An important point to consider when using this tool is to hold it with both hands as horizontally and flush with the work surface as possible. Adjust the pressure in a way that only the paint coating is removed. Excessive pressure is not necessary. Don't forget to use safety goggles and gloves for protection. This device likely comes with a spare disc, but it's a good idea to have additional spare discs on hand based on the size of your project. In the next step, we will need an inexpensive wire brush like the one you see here. This wire brush, with its blade-like attachment, helps us reach corners and inside grooves that the paint-eating disc may not have access to, allowing us to scrape off old coatings and layers of paint. I have used regular tape to attach this brush to a broom handle for ease of use. It may look amateurish, but it gets the job done. Well, now you have the remaining debris and surface dirt that needs to be cleaned. I suggest using a powerful vacuum cleaner for cleaning, as using a regular broom may push the debris and dirt back into the grooves, making it difficult to remove them. Great job, everyone! Now you have a smooth and clean surface that already looks much better than before, and you can enjoy the fruits of your labor. However, the exciting part is just beginning. From now on, you won't need anything more than what you can find in this photo and a few ordinary paintbrushes, which you probably already have at home. Keep in mind to get a high-density long-hair paint roller with the right size heavy-duty trace set that can cover all the nooks and crannies of the deck boards. This will ensure a smooth and even application of the paint. Wiping the deck surface with a damp paint roller to ensure maximum cleanliness and remove any dust before the painting step is a smart move. This will indeed help achieve a smooth and uniform paint coverage during the painting process. Allow the deck surface to completely dry before applying a layer of waterproofing wood finish. This not only protects the wood from water and weather elements, but also provides a smoother and more polished surface for the final painting. Always make sure to thoroughly mix the coating liquid, whether it's paint or any other type of coating. Pay attention to fully saturate the paint roller with the solution, making it completely wet. Then you can adjust the excess liquid using the inclined surface inside the tray. At the end of this stage, you will see a scene that is naturally beautiful just as it is. Isn't it lovely, really? Great! Now let's move on to creating our masterpiece, which is the final painting. I used the bare porch and patio floor paint, which is a water-based paint made from acrylic latex, and now after 1 year, I can confidently say it was a good choice, as it easily withstands heavy snow and scorching sun. Depending on the size of your project, you'll need 1 or 2 gallons of this product. Never apply the next coat of paint until the first coat is completely dry. I believe that 2 coats should be sufficient, with a 1-day interval in between. Like all home painting projects, here it is better to mask off the borders using masking tape and paint around the edges with a paintbrush to create a 6 to 7 inch border. Now the work becomes truly enjoyable, and you can proceed with the final painting while keeping in mind all the tips we discussed in the previous stages. During the warm and rain-free season, you can apply the next coat of paint within a 1-day interval. Now it's time to enjoy the outcome of your own efforts and throw a fun barbecue party with friends on this beautiful deck. When you look at the before photos, you realize what wonderful things you have accomplished. I made this video when 1 year had passed since the restoration of this deck, so I assure you that this method works. Thank you for watching and good luck.